Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Bills Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his fourth touchdown on the year, and the Bills have taken the early lead. And they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing is Dolgala. That's into the hands of his running back, McFarland. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down, Steelers.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Dolgala. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Dolgala. That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland. Call it no gain there on the first down play. A 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day. And I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of put me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. And he's giving me the evil eye, folks. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
You better be afraid of me. Check nickel.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Tighten up. Tighten up. Five wide. Check 26.
Now Saquon Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Alert. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. What's the curl? Mike, 55. Check 55, Mike. You're not ready.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Allen now on 1st down. He's got it at the 15. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
That's another.
They got 29 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Let's bring it. Check 4. Mike, 55. Check 55, Mike.
is about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 11 yards is the gain on the keeper there, but now it's third down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
55. Here we go. Hey, check right. Watch it, check pass.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Bills 7, Steelers nothing.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Mike 55. So we got man. Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 55. All day, dog. Mike 55.
I smell fear in that offense.
Ringo.
From the gun, it's Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Lane. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
First down, Pittsburgh.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. But it's going to be second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Chase Claypool with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Andre Roberts now to return it. A little 360. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put the case.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
At the 32-yard line.
Hey, hold. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Here we go.
Another try after the first down sack. Allen finding Knox there, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down.
The 47-yard line.
Under 10, 10.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Justin Lane there defensively that time to knock it free.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Running right through him. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now it's Barkley. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
On the carry.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Steelers' 32-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7.
10 at the 23-yard line.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Seven yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Tackle made.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
From the 16, Allen. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, Allen. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A 46-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there when we get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Pass past the 20. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play there on the catch and run. 73 yards. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run with McFarland. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Anthony McFarland with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment and you have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at the 40.
Watch the safety creep. Slant on 52. Kill. Alert. Motion.
Operating from the gun, Allen. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Come on, D. Check. Pass. Hot. Mike, 55. Check 55, Mike. I'm coming.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Bud Dupree in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
55, Mike, 55. Switch up.
From the gun, Allen. And he's going to go down again. Stephon Tuitt in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs now leads to a third and long. On play action, Allen under pressure again, and down he goes again. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. On fourth down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. And certainly not the greatest of kicks there. This one will be down inside their own 40-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. This will make it into the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield. And down to the 11. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 46 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even...
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Chase Claypool, his second touchdown of the night. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Chris Boswell.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's the all-pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts.
Andre Roberts on the return. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make this a second down.
8 yards on the pickup brings up second and 2.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Allen. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going to try and throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
First and goal.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Let's go. 19, target, 19, target.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Chase Claypool, his third touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Return. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Now Brown, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Roberts on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
By the Steelers.
Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defensive coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Double down. 3 down. Hey, check. 3. 19, target, 19.
They'll run here with McFarland. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line.
Ball carrier.
It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
You got 3 down. Watch out.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Escaping the pressure, and they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. On play action, they'll throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Chase Claypool there to make the grab. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Roberts now on the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run it again with Barkley. And maybe shades in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
24-yard line.
They'll run with Barkley. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They begin the drive with McFarland. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. A.J. Klein on the tackle there.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Chase Claypool, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's a first down throw that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
First down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Claypool.
Chase Claypool there to make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. The coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Allen now on the option right, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. From the gun, Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Allen will try again on second down. Quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a first down. On first down, Allen flushed out right. Going deep for Diggs. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 26. A big play on third there for the Steelers. 65 yards.
And the Steelers.
So a slight improvement in field position, you might say, from inside their own 10 to this as they come up on first down. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing is Dolgala. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Pittsburgh.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Come on, baby, come on, Monday. Check 52.
Motion.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. The 20. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do it.